Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about crossplay. This is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a long time, and I know it's kind of a weird day to bring this out on the day that Season 5 has been released, but it's a topic that's been on my mind for a long time, and it's really bothering me because I've been following the idea of crossplay since Minecraft Better Together update, and obviously a lot of you out there probably won't know exactly what that is, but what I'm trying to get at is basically Minecraft itself was the first company to introduce a cross-platform system, which was called the Better Together update. They brought out another version on consoles. There's actually two versions of Minecraft on console, and you can actually crossplay between Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and mobile devices. And they tried linking with PlayStation. Now, they tried linking with PlayStation back in 2017, September time. I've done tons of videos of that on my channel, at least 5 or 6 videos I talked about crossplay on my channel that went on for ages and ages. And then suddenly Fortnite enabled crossplay with PlayStation 4. Now you're probably like, Pat, what? Fortnite crossplay? What? It's not a thing. It's not happening. It's never happened. Well, guys, it did happen back in September, on the 19th of September. I think it was actually the 18th of September, but I uploaded the video on the 19th of September. Before Fortnite was even released on console, Fortnite was actually released on console on the 26th of September. So this was in alpha stage when I had access to it. Basically, what happened was Fortnite accidentally pressed the button over a weekend, and it allowed PlayStation and Xbox both to join each other on crossplay. You couldn't actually join the PlayStation people, but you could connect with each other on the server, and I'll show you guys some evidence of that in a moment. I've actually got a giant clip of it that I made a whole video on. I'll show you a little clip of it right now. Take a little look at this. So on screen right now, I've got a screen here of just me in the water as a different character, and at the bottom left you can see Viper 666. So let's just zoom in on that a little bit. You see there, Viper dash or underscore 666. And that is only a PlayStation gamer tag. And the reason I say that is because let's have a little look here and go on the Xbox itself and research it a little bit. And here I typed in Viper space 666 and no gamer tag was found. So clearly there's something different and weird going on here. So then I went on my app on my phone for my PlayStation app, where I have Postbox Pat the account, and as you can see, we have Viper there at the top, Viper underscore 666, and you can see he's been playing Fortnite. So this is really interesting, and this confirms that crossplay has been there between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So as you guys can see an old video there on my channel, very old, before I even got over 20, I think it was 28,000 subscribers I was on at the time I made that video. So I was very low on YouTube for subscriber count, and I didn't really know if I'd make it on YouTube at all or make it anywhere near 100,000. And thanks for everyone sticking with me. We are almost at 200,000 subscribers. It's been absolutely crazy growing like this, and it's been amazing to have all you guys on the journey. Anyway, back to the idea of crossplay. As you could see in that clip, crossplay was clearly working, and it can be worked easily by Epic Games. You simply press a button and it gets put in place. Now, what exactly is stopping this from happening on the PlayStation side of stuff? So there's been tons and tons of articles online, and I could go over these for hours and hours. Absolute tons of articles. I've got so many articles in the past that I went through, and I'm actually going to start with an article that was back in 2017 that talked a little bit about Minecraft, but also talked about Epic Games. So the idea of this article here was released just as Minecraft was having the huge petition, got about 20,000 signatures, the Minecraft petition to get crossplay. Never actually happened. This was back in 2017, mid 2017, around June time when they first announced it. Never actually happened. But anyway, this article here we can see on screen right now was interesting. It actually talks about Booty, who was actually a person. Mike Booty was a person at Microsoft, and he talks about the idea of kind of being policies in the way, operating system, unique consoles, allowing different barriers in the way for business reasons and stuff like that, and it can be tricky to get that to work. Now, what exactly do I mean by that, and what does he mean by that? He's basically saying the user interface, the way friends can add each other and things like that, which is difficult. The way friends can talk to each other is one difficult as well, and the way businesses share the profits that they earn from games. What do I mean by this? Well, Fortnite itself does gain absolute tons of profit, as we know, but a percentage of it does go to Microsoft. So for example, if I was to purchase V-Bucks on the App Store and not on the Xbox Store, Apple would gain a huge profit from that, whereas Fortnite themselves would also gain a profit, but Microsoft would not gain any. If I was to spend them V-Bucks then on my Microsoft account, then I'd be buying off the Xbox Store using Apple cards technically, so Apple would get the profit to me originally buying V-Bucks on the Apple Store. Therefore, Microsoft would make nothing from it. So that is the same with PlayStation, and that is why PlayStation are not teaming up with Microsoft at this current moment in time. There was actually a tweet posted from John here that we can see on screen that says, by the way, when I was at Sony, he talks about the idea it that everything was about money. They didn't want people buying stuff on Xbox and it being used on PlayStation. Simple as that, dumb reason, but there it is. John. So there you are. There is someone that used to work at Sony. That was the reason. And it's really weird to see things like that being put in place. And that's what's really stopping this crossplay, all business reasons. And at the end of the day, originally, Microsoft was always above Sony for ages until about, what COD would you say it was? I think it was about COD. It was just after COD Ghost, whichever COD that was. So a few years back when PS4 was released. Basically when Microsoft had that horrible E3 where it was awful and that guy got sacked. That E3, that really put Microsoft down and made the Sony PS4 sales so much bigger than Microsoft, and then Sony are now technically ahead of Microsoft, or should I say Xbox, and they're kind of like, you're not getting there now, we'll keep staying in this position, you're not having our position at all, and we're not going to crossplay. And that's kind of the way they're working on it at the moment, which is really weird for a crossplay type thing. So will crossplay ever actually come to Fortnite? Well, we know it does work, and we've seen it work. Obviously I showed you guys that clip, and it clearly does work, and it can be done with just a simple button. Everything with the interface and stuff like that is pretty simple to manage. Epic Games have their own friends list, it works on Switch, it works on PC, it works on mobile, so there's no reason why it wouldn't work on PlayStation. But obviously PlayStation themselves have tons and tons of business reasons behind this. So what exactly can we do to help this? Well, there is a petition down below in the description, which I'll talk about a little bit more, that already has tons and tons of signatures. I know a petition in the past for Minecraft that's been going since 2017 that almost has 15,000 signatures, which is less than this one, and it didn't get anywhere. So from what I know from the past, I can't see this petition getting anywhere unless it gets into the millions. So I'm going to promote it. Go and sign it down below. You guys will have a good chance of getting that signed, and hopefully all you simply do is enter your email, and then hopefully it gets sent to Epic Games. All you simply do is enter your email. It's not hard at all. Make sure you go and do that. It's pretty simple to do, and hopefully we can get crossplay. But let's talk a little bit more about crossplay again. Here we have another post on an article saying, well, this is what Sony have actually been saying. They've been talking about it, and this is something an official Sony CEO has said. We're hearing it, we're looking at a lot of possibilities. You can imagine that the circumstances around the effect are a lot more than just one game. I'm confident we'll get to a solution which will be understood and accepted by our gaming community while at the same time supporting our business. Obviously, the idea of supporting their business is the money related stuff, which means, like I was saying before, if you purchase V-Bucks on Xbox, they don't want you using them V-Bucks on PlayStation because they won't make any profit from it because you already purchased them on Xbox. Again, annoying situation, but it's the way it is, guys, and that's good the way it's going to be for this crossplay stuff. I am so disappointed with it, and many of you out there in the community are probably really disappointed with it. And will it actually happen? If you guys asked me in the street, if you came up to me and went, it was like a quiz or something, and you went, will you think, or do you think crossplay will happen between Fortnite on PlayStation and Xbox? And the answer from me would be no. And that's because I've seen it with Minecraft, I've seen it with other games like Rocket League, I've seen it with these games that I used to follow a lot, especially some of the responses we were getting from Minecraft. It was just a no-go, and I just can't see it happening. I've spoke to a bunch of Minecraft developers. I was a Minecraft YouTuber for a while. I wouldn't say I was a Minecraft YouTuber, I used to play a lot of games, but I played a lot of Minecraft, and Better Together killed it. It really did make Minecraft die, and I spoke to a few Better Together developers back in the day, and they were just like, no, it's never going to happen, it's Sony's side, they're not accepting it. And these developers were big up in the Microsoft industry, huge developers, and they were just putting it down straight away. So I personally think it's just never going to happen. I know so many of you out there want it to happen, and it could happen right now, and that's why I put that in the thumbnail. It could simply just happen with a click of a button, but it's just not going to happen. And it's one of them topics that I've just been wanting to get off my chest for a long time now. I've got a bigger audience, so more people will see it, and it's just really bugging me. Like, the petition is down below, and I have signed it, and I know it's easy to sign and it's easy to get through, but it's such a topic that's so, like, I'm there at the edge of my seat now, like, getting so frustrated about it, because it's something that I know can be fixed, and it's something I've always wanted for other games as well, but it's just never going to happen, and it's kind of frustrating to see something like this being led to this way. Again, it has happened with other games like Rocket League, Minecraft, and there's probably a bunch of other games out there as well that is probably going to happen. So I don't really know what to say about it any more than this, because it's got to a stage now where I'm so frustrated about it. It's kind of got to the point where I just want to give up with the crossplay type stuff, but I will keep covering the news for you guys on it. If there is anything else to update with you, basically the petition, or say if I want to make a video just on the petition, focusing you guys on that, I will do. Again, I don't own any rights to that petition. It isn't mine or anything, so be careful careful. I don't know exactly if it's good or bad and stuff, so it's up to you guys if you want to sign it or not. I'm not convincing 100% for you to sign that. I recommend signing it. I've signed it, but it's up to you guys if you want to sign it or not. It is only a petition to get crossplay. If you don't even want crossplay, maybe you don't have to sign it. I'm not saying you have to. It's up to you guys. Make sure you put your email if you want, though, to get some responses. I think you have to put your email. It's not too difficult anyway, but I've done that, and hopefully we can get crossplay. Personally, will I think it's going to happen? Like I said before, the answer to that is no, and I'm just saying that. I'm being quite negative, but I just know. I know what Sony are like. They've got the upper hand, obviously, at the moment, and they've had it for a while since the sales of PlayStation 4, and Microsoft did have the upper hand back in the day, and they said no to crossplay, so Sony are just doing exactly the same what they did. Microsoft and Nintendo did team up, though, which kind of gives them a bigger force, I guess. Nintendo Switch and Microsoft are bigger than Sony, I suppose, slightly, but I guess Sony have still got the upper hand slightly with the sales, so it's kind of one of them situations where we're in a little bit of a pickle. I don't know exactly what to do about it, and I'm only a YouTuber just sat here in front of my mic talking about it and thinking, it is going to happen one day, but, it's not going to be Fortnite time, unfortunately. And if it does happen and I get myself wrong, fair enough. And I've just seen it it's almost been it's been a year now, the crossplay stuff, since it got announced at E3 last year, and it just never happens. So it's been consistent with the Minecraft stuff for so long, and so many people gave up with it. Now, obviously, the community on Fortnite is so much bigger than the community on Minecraft was last year, but it's kind of got to a stage on the Minecraft stuff where they kind of put it to one side and kind of forgot about it, and now it's starting to appear again with Fortnite. So obviously Sony will be considering it, but overall, I just don't think it's going to happen. I really want it to, but it's just one of them, guys. Unfortunately, I don't like to say this, but it is, guys. It's happened with Minecraft, and it's probably going to happen with Fortnite. Crossplay is probably never going to appear, but the tools are there for it. It's so simple to do it. It's just business reasons. It's Sony's fault, no one else's fault. It's simply Sony's fault. Well, I suppose it can be Microsoft's fault as well, because they didn't crossplay back in the day when Xbox 360 was around, but I guess back then the consoles had a lot of limitations and purchasing issues and stuff like that. But now the simple reason is Sony are being very greedy with money. They just want all the money from their V-Bucks that they get bought on their console rather than the Microsoft stuff. So I guess it's Sony's fault overall, if you want to say it like that. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down below Blue Bear, because that's the skin I've been using throughout this gameplay. But yeah, pretty interesting. I'm playing some crossplay gameplay on screen here with my friend Adambi. Pretty cool gameplay for me and Dambi. Again, it's quite a fun gameplay. I just enjoy playing crossplay there and then. But yeah, comment down below Blue Bear if you made it all the way to the end of the video. If you are new to the channel, do stick around for daily Fortnite content. I have still got a giveaway running on my channel for you guys to enter down in the description. If you want a chance at winning V-Bucks, it'll give you guys a chance of winning some V-Bucks to buy the Season 5 Battle Pass. We're giving away a total of 8 Battle Passes. You guys can enter that. It ends in a few days, so make sure you get entered into that. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my friend Bull on Twitter. Make sure you do enter that giveaway. To simply do that, you have to subscribe to both of us, and then you can follow us on Twitter. Easy giveaway. Make sure you enter it, and it'll give you guys a chance of winning a free Season 5 Battle Pass. Anyway, once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and this is Postbox Pat, signing out.